I'm turning 40 this year and I want to be at my healthiest. And this is a way to track everything and keep myself focused. Hey y'all, it's Taylor from Tattooed Teacher Plans. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Today we're doing a wellness plan with me, and I haven't done one of these since 2020. Not for any particular reason, but we're getting back into it because I remember those being really helpful for me, like keeping me accountable. And I was like watching some of them back last week and like reading some of the comments and stuff, and I just feel like it's a good time to bring them back. I use the wellness log from EC, and I will link this down in the description if you like see this throughout the video and you like it. But you can definitely just use the format of this in a notebook, and that works great too. And before we get going, I am no expert. This is not like nutritional advice or fitness advice or anything like that. I am not a professional. I'm just a person showing my experience and my ideas. So, this is not a how-to. It's just information. Just want to make that clear up front. Okay, so what we're going to do today, and this is Monday, we're going to go ahead and set up my page. So here's a couple of weeks that I've done so far. So I've done this one, which you can like barely see with a gray marker. And then this one, which I really like that color. And then last week, again, another color that's really hard to see, but this week we're going to use this one. I don't know what color this is, but it came in this dual tip marker set, and I just really like the colors. I thought they kind of matched the theme of this notebook, so I'm using these exclusively in here, and it's just to make me want to use it, make it nice and fun and cute. Before we get going, let's review my health and wellness goals, just so you have an idea of where I am coming from. I include these in my monthly goals when I go over those every month, but let's just go over it, and so you can just get kind of my mindset and my perspective. My stretch goal here is to aim for longevity. So I'm reaching middle age, or I'm already there really. And so I'm thinking to the future and how I want to live a long and healthy life. I want to be around for my nephews and just kind of be here for my family and for myself too. And I got a whole lot more stuff that I want to do with my life. So I broke that down into mind, body, and sustainable routines. So starting with mind, quality sleep, and I take meds and vitamins. So I got on Lexapro last year, and it has been a life changer, and it's just been amazing. And it's been just like life changing for real. Also, I take my Care of vitamins, which I'll show you later. I've been using those for years and years at this point. And I also take birth control just to regulate my period and keep me just like on track. I used to have really, really, really heavy periods. This may be TMI for some of you, but that just helps me to stay even. Okay, so in the body category here, I want to shoot for 7,500 steps per day. I want to strength train 1 to 2 times a week. At this point, I'm at 1 time a week, which is good, but we're going to step it up in the next couple months. Also working on mobility and flexibility 1 to 2 times a week, and the way that I do that is through yoga, qigong, dance, and lots of other things. Also my water intake, I have to get in lots of water because I was hospitalized for a kidney infection and kidney stones back in May of last year, and so these two things are vital for me to keep on top of. So I need to reduce my animal protein. So I'm going to show you like what I make for my meals. Again, it's not like you need to do what I do. It's just I'm showing you what I'm doing with what I've got. So I need to take in 128 ounces of water daily, which is a gallon. It's a lot. It's a lot. But when I am on point with my water, I am feeling great. And then, reducing the animal protein is also related to my kidney stones and kidney health. So here is where we're at. The sustainable routines comes in with daily and weekly things that I can do in order to reach these, in order to help support my mind and body goals, and just whatever I come up with that is keyword sustainable, that is going to keep me on track. So I've tried a lot of different things in my 39, almost 40 years on this earth. And I went through the 80s and 90s of just terrible, fat-free, all of that nonsense, all of the yo-yo dieting, diet pills, all of the stuff that I just totally tore my body up before I was even like 20 years old. And it's been up and down since, but once I turned 30, I really took some healthy steps. And now we're at the point where, yes, I'm getting older, but I can still do a lot. I can still, like, we can start over and, like, make progress. So I feel like I was doing really well before I was hospitalized, and it's been, like, uphill since then. A lot of stress in my life as well. So just feeling really, like, motivated right now, really focused, and this is a huge part of that. So let's set up the page first. I don't do a lot. I keep it really simple. I used to add like a whole bunch of stickers and stuff. I don't really do that so much anymore, although we will add a couple stickers here and there. I keep it pretty simple and functional. And for me, that's part of the process. So one thing we're going to do to start is, I thought of this last week, and I think it's really going to help because I've already been like writing little notes to myself about like, so hard but good, I pushed through, like, why did I do nothing? And I want to write like those notes, but like in a designated space, just to keep everything a little bit more clean and organized. So I'm just going to block off this little area here like that. And then this will be for my movements over here, and this will be like for how I'm feeling. This is pretty much going to stay the same. This is breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. Now, breakfast, I have the same breakfast every day. I will show you that. For lunch, is different every day because I eat at our school's dining hall. Part of that is to save a bit of money. Single gal here, I need to be budget conscious. And I was realizing that I was spending a ton of groceries on breakfast and lunch. And so, I don't know, sometime after school started, I started eating at the dining hall for breakfast and lunch. The problem is, breakfast was really, it was delicious, but it was very heavy and it was just a lot. I mean, they served like biscuits and gravy every day and they're delicious, and I cannot resist them. So I have taken breakfast back and I do my own breakfast now, but lunch is different every day at the dining hall, and I just make my own decision about what I'm going to do there. Dinner, I'm going to do, because I am by myself and I'm responsible for me, we're going to go ahead and mark off Monday through Thursday. And then for Sunday, I'm going to do this. For Sunday and Saturday, we're going to do a different meal. And then I might also do like this. I don't have anything to do on Saturday or Sunday. It's kind of nice. Like, I don't have any plans this weekend, which is the first time in a while, and it's going to be really, really nice. Okay, so for breakfast, I have coffee, and I just abbreviate this with some sugar-free creamer, and we do that, and oatmeal and fruit. So this is, I've been doing it for like a couple weeks now, and this has been a good breakfast for me. Generally on Fridays, I do go and eat in the dining hall. We're just going to go through Thursday. This I haven't really gotten sick of because I substitute in different fruits. So this week I'm doing bananas first, and then I will throw in whatever else I want. Some grapefruit. Last week it was mandarin orange, or no, what are those little cuties? Clementines? Yes. So it just depends. So that kind of keeps it fresh for me. And I haven't gotten bored of it yet. So lunch today at school was, we had some chicken, which I had almost a whole chicken breast. And then we had some egg rolls, which were baked, not fried, so they were not crispy. And I had some grapefruit and rice. Okay, so dinner, I'm going to write it down here since I kind of ran out of room. I'm going to do breakfast for dinner. So I'm going to do eggs, a English muffin, and avocado, and some berries. Okay, then down here, I'm going to make this mushroom pasta that I've been making on and off for the past couple months. It's so yummy. It's actually a mushroom sage pasta. It's so good. So I like to keep my meals at home pretty meat-free. Sometimes I'll throw in some fish or like a little bit of animal protein, but most of the time I have my animal protein at school. And we're just trying to keep it balanced over here and keep the kidneys happy. Okay, for snacks today I had, when I got home, this is so dumb. I ate some frosted mini wheats. Just right out of the box, you know? Why not? Fiber. It's fiber. Okay, so we're gonna do down here, I've got my weekly self-care section. I also have a box here. We're gonna go over here and put in this little Apple Watch rings tracker. I'm just gonna put it over here since I'm checking stuff off anyway. This is from Lemon and Honey Studio. I'll leave them linked down below. Okay, weekly self-care. Not sure what I want to do. I'm not going to put that in just yet because I haven't really decided. This is my guilty pleasure lately, is some Vanderpump Rules or just some like trashy TV, you know? And I'm not really a reality TV person, but I started watching Vanderpump Rules years and years ago when it first came out, like in 2012 or whatever. And so it's just kind of nostalgic for whatever reason. I don't know. It just is what it is. Okay, so we will come back and fill this in as the week goes on along with this section. Over here with the habit tracking, I'm going to go ahead and fill in my water amount, my steps, and my sleep. I shoot for 7.5 hours. And then here's my Apple Watch rings, which this is really good to give me information. Okay, so for my movement, I'm going to go ahead and put rest day, and then we're just going to put in a little bit about what's going on. So nothing crazy, just writing a little note about what's going on. So I feel like I am ready for this week. It's all set up, ready to go, and that took me, if I was just not even talking, maybe 3 minutes, 5 minutes, maybe less. But this is just really helpful for me to see trends, see where I'm making missteps, see what I can fix in the next week, and see where I am doing well. So throughout this week, I'm going to be checking in. I'm going to throw in some vlog clips to show you what's going on visually, just so you can get the full picture of what's going on in my life when it comes to wellness. These are the products that I use in my morning skincare routine. This has to stay in the fridge, which is kind of annoying, but I don't know, I really like it, so we're going with it. And then, of course, the multi-peptide moisturizer I love, and the Beauty of Josie On sunscreen is incredible. So a couple things here. We get our lunch menu the week before, so I can see like what we're going to be eating. And some things I don't always love, but the good thing is we always have a bunch of fruit and we have a full salad bar, so I can always get a salad if I want to, or just like throw in some veggies or whatever. This has been really, really motivating. We just started this year. We're doing every 6 weeks, we're doing a wellness check-in, and it has been surprisingly motivating. We have to get 120 minutes every week, and so far so good. I think I missed the very first time that we did it, but every time since then I have gotten like usually over my 120 minutes, but definitely hitting that. And we get a half day off whenever like we actually do the whole thing. So this has been really good, and I'm going to keep doing this even if we're not doing like the tracking. So like I'm going to carry it over into summer. I think that's going to be really good for me. I've been using Care of for 4 years, almost 4 years now, and they come in these little like biodegradable packets. So right now I'm taking 4, which these 2 are multivitamins. This is fish oil and this is keratin. I've tried a lot of different combos, and these are what's working right now. I can make a pint last days and days, and this one is a new one that I haven't tried yet. Let's get it open. Ooh, and it smells so good. Looks so good. Let's try it. This is so good. It's definitely like you get the tea. It tastes like a classic milk tea, like I get with boba. So good. This is my nighttime skincare routine. Well, all the products that I use. So I alternate tretinoin and I alternate these serums every night. But I love this toner, and of course the CeraVe moisturizing cream is amazing. And the Naturium Berry and Bounce is a new product to me, and it is amazing. So I got my laptop here, and we're going to find a workout for today. So I have a subscription to Fly Dance Fitness, which I found on Instagram from their awesome videos that they post like every day. And I just thought that looks fun. Let me try it. So I am a Patreon on Patreon for Fly Dance. That's how you get their videos. And then they post them pretty much every day, multiple videos a day. So the throwdown is just like a regular dance video. And then they have Sculpt, which I love so much. It's super fun. And then there's some other ones I haven't really tried just yet. I mainly skip to the sculpts, or stick to these sculpts and throwdown videos. But there's others in here too. But as you can see, there's a ton in here. So I just like to pick one and then get on YouTube and then do it on my TV. That's just like the easiest way for me to find them. So I'm just going to pick one from, I don't know, whenever. We can do this one. So they posted it an hour ago. I'm going to click on YouTube. Have I already done this one? No, I haven't. Okay. So I just got confused for a second. I'm going to click on this YouTube link. I'm not going to do it right now because it is a private video and I don't want to be like blasting their videos, you know, just be respectful. But this is the video that I'm going to do today, and I'm going to pull it up on my TV and then use my living room to practice. I've got a nosy cat over here. Scout. She was here a minute ago helping me pick out a video. So I'm going to go work out, and then we'll come back together to fill in my wellness log. So it is Tuesday, and I just finished a really good workout. I wanted to quit in the middle of it, but I did not, and I got in my 35 minutes that I wanted to. Lunch today was fajitas. So I had chicken fajitas and some papas, and that's it. Yeah, I had 2 fajitas. Okay, dinner is ready to go. Haven't really had a snack tonight or at all today, but I think I'm going to have a little bit more ice cream. This fancy French ice cream that is so good, but I just have a little bit of it and it just kind of tames my sweet tooth, you know? Okay, down here in habits, we can check off all of those because we hit everything. And I just closed all of my rings. And I was thinking maybe we could add a couple of stickers just to make it look cute, you know? Just make it something that I want to look at. So let's just add in a couple of stickers. This is just my leftovers book that I use all the time. I am so sweaty, so that totally works right there. Let's use one of these because I never use these. Right here. Okay, and then maybe a food one. I've got some cute Bubba Bear ones. I'm going to use one of these. And then the bread is adorable. And I have been having bananas with my breakfast. And then maybe one more. Let's do this. No. Let's do this little, no. The little carrot is adorable. Okay. So that just makes me want to look at it more, you know? It's the little things. I still have not decided on my self-care, but it's going to be over the weekend, I think. I just haven't figured out what I want to do. But we'll see. What do you do for self-care? Let me know down in the comments. I could always use more ideas, you know? It is Wednesday, so we'll start with habits because some are going well, some are not. So water was good today. Steps, I want to give myself a check minus because I didn't quite get there. And sleep was terrible. I woke up about midnight with a headache, and I don't know why I keep getting these headaches. I think just the weather, like the barometric pressure is just going up and down. But anyway, I'm not dealing with it very well, and I just keep getting these headaches, and I don't know why. Like, I don't know if I'm like not eating enough of something or what, or eating too much of something. I don't know, but I'm going to try and figure it out over the next couple weeks, and hopefully I can get that under control because it is not fun. So I did go for a walk today, but it wasn't for very long because it is so windy outside, and I don't know, like sometimes I think it's like an ear infection that's affecting this, but I don't know. Or my sinuses, maybe it's allergies. No idea. But my walk was only 20 minutes, so basically nothing, and I forgot to take footage of that, but I will go for a walk later this week for sure. So I'm just gonna put in here terrible sleep. I was so cranky all day because I need my sleep. I'm one of those people that really, really needs my sleep. And I wasn't in the worst mood today. I just wasn't in the best. And yeah, it was not a great day. We had pizza pasta for lunch, which is really good. And that's pretty much all I ate. Besides a little bit of bread, because we had a little like rolls to go with it. And oh, I had some mandarin oranges. So that was it today for lunch. And I just had some cereal because I was starving by the time I got home. I've been so hungry in the mornings too. Like, I need to eat something more, like something different or something more during, like, I'm thinking next week I'll do like a hard-boiled egg with this stuff because I am not quite making it to lunch without just like getting so hangry. So that's something I definitely want to change for next week because it's just not working. So I'm going to have my same dinner tonight, and I'm going to go to bed a little bit early because we're going to close the door on this day and start again tomorrow. But yeah, it was not a great one. Definitely not one for the books. And hopefully tomorrow is better. This is what I'm currently dealing with. She's making it really hard to get up and actually do something. But we will. Just a few more snuggles. I love how loud her purr is. It's so like therapeutic to me. It is Thursday and I'm feeling the weights. So we're going to do fly dance sculpt, which is basically like weights and stuff, but with a beat. And it's super fun. Who knew? But like strength workouts could be fun. I used to find them super boring and that's why I would avoid them all the time. But this has hooked me and I'm doing it once a week currently. I'm hoping to move up to twice a week very soon. But I'm definitely seeing some change in my strength. I'm still very weak, okay? Don't get it twisted. Still weak, but it's getting better. So that's all I can ask right now. I just want improvement, no matter how slow it is, you know. Okay, so I have picked out another workout on my laptop, and I'm going to go get that on my TV and get to work. That was a tough one, but I beat my own record, at least this time around of getting healthy, you know, and I went 43 minutes, and I'm proud of myself. I look like hell, but yeah, worth it, you know, worth it. So let me switch you around, and let's fill in my wellness log. That workout was really hard, but like I said, really, really good. So I'm going to put that in real quick, and that was 43 minutes, which for me, that's good. I actually stuck with it. I did close this other ring this afternoon, or that afternoon, no, that evening. Oh my gosh, yesterday evening, what? Anyway, I did get some sleep last night, thankfully. Oh my gosh, yesterday was rough. I need my sleep. For my little note here, I'm going to put that I'm proud of me. I also upped my weights, not by much, y'all. But, you know, we'll take anything at this point. Lunch today, we had tomato soup and grilled cheese. Plus, I had some chicken nuggets. This was a weird lunch, but it was fine. Whatever. And snacks, I had some gummy bears a little bit ago. And that's it for now. I'm going to go make myself some dinner and relax for a little bit. And think about what I'm going to do for my self-care, because I still haven't decided yet. But I will. I'm going to do a very quick and easy meal. And it's going to be my lunch today, dinner tomorrow, probably lunch tomorrow too, because I think I'm going to make 4 portions. And it's really easy and yummy, and it is vegetarian, which is what I'm kind of shooting for while I'm making meals at home, as I mentioned. So I've got some water boiling over here. Well, not yet, but it's working on it. And then I'm working on sauteing some sage and some mushrooms. So I will show you that. So I've got 16 ounces of portobello mushrooms right here. I've got some sage, which we are going to kind of fry up a little bit, just kind of get some of that aroma going, and like, it just is so good when it's crispy. And then I've got some tortellini, yum, and some Parmesan. So super, super simple and easy. I'm going to bring in a little bit of butter and a little bit of oil just to make sure the mushrooms get nice and soft. And it's going to be delicious and easy, which is definitely what I need for a weekend meal. I've been getting really lazy with my weekend meals, and so this weekend we're trying to get back on track with that. So this is going to be filling and yummy and just really easy. And I love mushrooms. They're one of my favorite foods ever. So I'm excited about that. I haven't had mushrooms in a couple weeks, so it's going to be good. So I'm going to do some brown butter, and then I'm going to take some of these sage leaves and put them in the brown butter and just kind of fry them just a little bit until they're crispy. And that just makes them taste so good. So I'm just going to take off the leaves from the stems, just so we have just the leaves, of course. So I got about this much of the sage leaves. Some of the leaves weren't good, but for the most part they were. And it smells so good in my kitchen right now. So this many sage leaves is going to kind of reduce a little bit, and then we're going to let them dry out on a paper towel, and then I will cut them up. In the same pan, I'm going to put in some olive oil. I know it seems like a lot, but it's going to be absorbed by the mushrooms. So into the pan, 16 ounces of mushrooms, and these are going to cook down in a few minutes. This sage is nice and crispy, so all I'm going to do with it is just roughly chop it. It's really delicate, so I don't want to do too much with it. And that's good. These bad boys are going to simmer for a little bit just to bring out some more of those lovely juices and to just kind of soften them up just a little bit more. And then we're very close to boiling, so I'm going to add some cheese tortellini in a little bit, and then we'll combine everything together. One thing about me, if I'm cooking, I'm making a mess, and that's just how it's going to be. I have accepted this about myself, but it's still annoying. I try to clean as I go, but still. Luckily with this meal, there's only 2 pots. Well, a pot and a pan, but like usually I'm making a way bigger mess than I am today. It's just what it is what it is. The tortellini is done and the mushrooms are beautiful. So I'm going to drain these, put them in here, and then we're going to add the sage and the Parmesan. The pasta water on these is going to give it a little bit of starch, which is going to bring everything together. And now the sage and some Parmesan. And this is it. It's going to be so savory and delicious. I can't wait. So let me get it into some containers just so it's easy for me to heat up. I forgot to say, when I mixed up the mushrooms, I did some salt and pepper, umami, garlic, and coriander just to give it a little bit of depth. And you can really like smell all of those flavors. And here is lunch, dinner, and lunch and dinner for tomorrow. It's gonna be so tasty. Okay, let's try it. It's so good. The sage. It is Saturday, so I slept in just a little bit, which is nice. I think I'm gonna sleep in a little bit tomorrow too. I meant to take a nap today and just didn't have time. But I did go for a walk today, and we're doing well on water. Steps are done. We're getting there on the sleep. Yeah, I was up like at midnight working on my March goals for whatever reason. I don't know why. So this morning I had coffee with creamer. I made my pasta. Snacks, I had some jelly beans. I cannot keep those in my house because, good lord, they're like crack to me. I don't know what it is. I love the texture of them, especially the Starburst ones. I don't know why. They're just so freaking good. So I gotta stay away from that Easter candy aisle. And then here I'm gonna put, felt good to be outside. Today is Sunday, and I'm gonna take it a little bit easy today. I've got some things to do around the house, chores, etc. And I feel like a good thing to do today is stretch because my legs are super tight and my back was kind of hurting this morning. So I think just a long stretching session is in order. I have a whole playlist on YouTube that I have saved over the years with stretch routines, and they're all about 20 minutes or less. And I think 20 minutes is a good number for today. So I'm going to do this one today. I think it's going to be a good one. It's got a little bit of yoga mixed with some stretching. I think that'll be really nice. My little note here is it's been a good week. Yes, there were some issues, which we will address, but there's been some good things happening this week too. I feel like my workouts were really good, except for maybe Wednesday, and I had an appropriate amount of like a good balance of rest and working out. When it comes to food, definitely some issues. I feel like I did pretty good on my portion control at lunch, especially at school, but the snacking is just out of control. Like, I don't care about the ice cream because I don't really eat a lot of ice cream, but when I went to Target the other day, I got some gummy bears and some jelly beans, and like, they're all gone. Like, I cannot resist a freaking jelly bean. Like, they're so good. But yeah, I know now just not to buy that stuff, or buy it in smaller quantities, or take them, put them in little snack bags, because I'll just sit there and eat them constantly. Okay, so I got up this morning. I went to Starbucks, got a cold brew and a sandwich, a breakfast sandwich. And then I picked up my groceries for next week. And so I'm going to have the pasta for lunch and dinner. Snacks, I'm not really sure what I'm going to have yet. I'm going to say ice cream because that's probably a good little treat for today. I'm going to go ahead and put gummy bears here because, good lord. One thing I noticed about my eating was I'm not eating enough vegetables. And fiber is something that I have on my yearly goals that I definitely want to bring in as well. It's not like I don't like vegetables, because I do. I don't know. It's just like the prepping and like, are they going to stay good the whole week or like the 4 days that I eat them? You know, it's just a little complicated. And maybe it's something that like I need to stop by the grocery store like in the middle of the week and pick up a couple of things. But that's something that's going to be on my March goals. Okay, so meals are all taken care of. We're good to go on that. So working on my habits here, but I'm pretty sure I will close everything. And then when it comes to some weekly self-care, I did definitely sleep in. Tonight, I'm going to just do like an everything shower. Wash my hair, shave the legs, all the things, because the weather is supposed to be really nice next week. Plus, I think I might take a nap today. Just a quick one. Nothing crazy, but just to like decompress, because it was busy at school this week, and I'm still a little bit tired from all of that. So here is the finished wellness log, except for a couple of things that I will get done today. Let me know down in the comments if this was helpful for you, or you just like straight up enjoyed it, because I'd like to do another one. I think it's a lot to like film, but it's been like really motivating for me and definitely like kept me on my toes. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and share if you did enjoy it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.